Quick check of the audio. Check 1, 2. Volume's nice and good. Oh, it's time to be scared. Okay. Okay, we're in, and we're about to rip and tear straight through Dead Space number 1. Now, it's been a long time since I've played any entry in this series. The last one I did play was Dead Space 3, and anybody who's a fan of that series know how that game turned out. It was okay, but it was definitely bogged down with microtransactions. It was developed at a time when microtransactions, and especially EA games, was really getting into that kind of thing. You know, so, you know, I'm a huge fan of Dead Space 1. It was a massively influential game with how, shaping how I play games today and the type of games that I really like. And being a huge fan of Resident Evil, Dead Space is a clear sort of indication as to what kind of games you're into. So let's rip into Dead Space number 1, and let's see how things go. God, I'm sick of hearing that. It's so scary. Okay. Let's do it. New game. As I said, it's been a while. We'll give it a go on medium because I don't want to get myself into too much trouble. Adjust the sliders. Yeah, that's fine. Downloadable content is being scanned. Please remain signed in and do not remove whatever. Okay, so I am playing this on an Xbox One X instead of a 360 because it is backwards compatible, thank God. Yeah. Audio going in. It looks like it. Cool. Loading, 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 loading. Have a sip of the old drinky poo while we're waiting, I guess. Isaac Clarke, Engineering and Ship Specialist, Systems Specialist, Kendra Daniels, Zach Hammond. Okay.
Isaac, it's me. I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything. I wish I could just talk to someone.
You're a creepy
I'm
bitch.
falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening.
And I'm not looking forward to meeting you again in Dead Space 2 if I finish this one and get to the next one.
Such a little thing.
How many times you watched that thing? Guess you really miss her. Don't worry, we're almost there. You'll be able to look her up once we're on board. Sounds like you do have a lot of catching up to do.
Alright, everyone, we're here.
The Ishimura, the planet cracker.
All this trouble over that chunk of rock.
Deep space mining is a lucrative business, Ms. Daniels. Aegis 7 is a gold mine according to
God, this game is definitely deserving of a remaster. It still
silicon,
looks good as it
osmium.
is, but it would definitely benefit
Now,
from just having that
there she
clean
is.
spit and polish
There she
over the
is.
top of it.
We have visual contact.
So that's Ishimura. Impressive.
The USG Ishimura.
USG
Biggest planet cracker in her
Ishimura.
class. And it looks like they're ready.
Welcome back, Isaac.
Why is it all dark? I don't see any running lights.
Corporal, take us in closer and hail them. And stay clear of that debris field. We're here to fix their ship, not the other way around.
USG Ishimura, this is the emergency maintenance team of the USG Kellyan responding to your distress call. Come in, Ishimura.
You're gonna need to boost the signal if your power's low.
Yes, we know. Boost the signal.
More.
Never heard of a total communications blackout on one of these things. You'd think with 1,000 people on board, someone would pick up the phone.
What is that?
It's a busted array like
It's
we thought.
always good to have
Sounds like they're having problems
creepy
with their
noises.
encoder. You get us down there and Isaac and I can fix it. 48 hours max.
48
Alright,
hours
you
max to
lady.
finish
Take us in.
to
Let's see
fix
what needs
this
fixing.
machine.
Gravity
I
tethers
highly
engaged.
doubt that we're going to get this done
Automatic
within
docking
48
procedures
hours.
a go.
Told you.
What the hell?
Sir, the auto dock.
What is it?
We're off track. We're gonna hit the hull.
Hit the blast shields. Their guidance tab is damaged. Switch to manual, now.
Inside the magnetic field? Are you insane? Abort!
No!
First of all,
Make it inside.
put your seatbelts on.
Gave you an order.
Second of all, put your seatbelts on. Yeah, anyway. People never learn. Got a few watchers on Facebook. Gentlemen, how are we? Okay. Let the business
okay?
begin.
What? What the hell were you thinking? Were you trying to get us killed?
I just saved our asses, Miss Daniels. If we had aborted at that speed,
There he
distance,
is.
we'd have smashed right into the side of the
It looks a bit weird in this game.
Settle
They
down,
definitely
Mr.
polished
Corporal.
our main character in Dead Space
I'm
1,
not getting
2,
any
and
readings
3
from the
for
port
sure.
booster, and we've lost comms and autopilot. It'll take some time to fix.
All right, let's get some extra hands from flight deck to help out.
What are you looking at?
Hold still, Isaac. I'm syncing up everyone's rig with the ship. Okay, we're done. Clean bill of health for everyone.
Cool.
All right, we've still got a job to do. We're moving out.
Wait, there was more people in the front of that passage. Okay. Strange. Didn't see them. So it's not just the 2 people's fault that the whole thing crashed. It's 4 people. Yes, I know, it's very pretty. Although by today's standard, not so much. Oh, look at that frame rate. It's at least 30. Okay. So we have a map. Follow the security team. So that tells me where to go. Does this... I don't have my... Oh, I do have my wayfinder. Yes, I do. Excellent. Okay. Yes. LB plus. Yep, cool. A to continue. Okay. This is very reminiscent of the intro to Doom 3.
You didn't lose power to the port booster. You lost the port booster. Unbelievable.
Cracker class vessel, and is now the oldest serving with 62 years of
Cool. Did I get an achievement for completing my first objective? Probably not. Okay, so those things are usually item boxes. Obviously can't access those just yet.
14 trillion kilotons and counting.
Come on, let's go.
Whether you be joining us
Guess the power's down everywhere.
or strengthening
Isaac, get over here and hack the door pad.
That's definitely the guy from Resident Evil 1, the movie, isn't it? For sure. It definitely looks like it. Okay. Yep. That was very good hacking on my part. I'll take the med kit. Take the credits. Got a couple of copy mugs. Can't open these boxes or attack anything just yet. Yeah. I mean, I know I've played this game a hell of a lot,
Seems like everyone was
especially
trying
back
to
in the
pack in a
day,
hurry.
but it definitely needs a bit of an updating by now. I mean, it's great that it's on
Yeah?
backwards
Well,
compatibility,
there's not.
but
There's nobody
it's just,
here.
you know, you end up
pick up the
squinting just by looking at it,
broadcasts.
even though it still looks great, but yeah. It's definitely not used to looking at something so grainy.
Isaac,
Even
log in,
old school
see what you
games
can
look
find.
better than this.
Kendra, get that elevator
Actually, that's a lie. I take that back. This looks awesome.
Power's dead. I can't.
Then reroute the damn power.
Ooh. How long have you roughly spent playing Dead
We
Space in the
all
past?
cooperate. We can figure this out sooner.
No time frame, but a hell of a lot, especially number 2 and number 3. I played number 3 a hell of a lot. But number 1, I've only played it through once before, so I'm very excited to actually play through it again. Hopefully I actually get the balls to actually play the whole thing in its entirety. Okay. Usually the doors are locked and then something attacks them. Damage report.
Huh. That doesn't look good. She's taken a lot
Yep.
of damage.
The tram system's offline. Getting around's gonna be difficult. The air seems to be flowing again. That's a start.
That's a start.
What the hell was that?
Automatic quarantine must have tripped when the filtration system restarted.
Usually some big baddies come pumping through there.
What was
Oh,
that?
see,
Did
here
you
we
hear
go.
that?
Not sure.
There they are. Necromorphs.
I don't know. Something's in
There
the
it
room
is. I
with
see
us.
it.
Jesus! Overfire!
Fuck, this game is intense.
Come on. Got it.
Isaac, get the hell out of there!
Okay, I will get the hell out of there. Wait, which door am I going to? Oh, fuck. Wrong door. That door. Yeah, I'm going. This way.
Run, Isaac! Get the hell out of there!
I'm running. Don't worry about me, I'm running. Open the door, get in. Oof. Oh shit, that's right. Chomp. Oh no. Oh yes it does. Yeah. There are a lot of scripted moments, but because of how games are developed these days, you forget about these scripted moments and think, oh fuck, I'm supposed to do something. But no, it's fine. Whew. Oh wait, is that supposed to remain? I don't remember that supposed to remain. Anyway. Finer details. I need myself a plasma cutter. Cut off their limbs. See, that's how you do a tutorial. Right there. It's on the written on the fucking wall.
Use this to knock back an enemy for a quicker escape.
What was the punch? RT. Okay. Cool. Stomp. Punch. Cool. Alright. Sorry, dude. Look at the mechanics in this. Oh, that's gross. Wait, can this thing spin around yet? No, maybe I have to upgrade it later. He's just flopping around. That's pretty gross, isn't it? Okay. What am I supposed to shoot this thing? What if I punch it first? Big swing and a miss. There we go. I don't want to waste too much of my ammo this early on. Oh, there's bits over there too. They're behind me. This is the sort of game a lot like Doom 3 in the sense that if something happens in front of you, something is most definitely spawned behind you. Yuck. Fuck. I think it was this game that the developers actually looked at real-life car crashes and horrific victims of certain incidences to understand what a mangled body really looks like, and they took photos and studied those bodies so that way they could make the necromorphs look how they do. So that image there of the spine is essentially very heavily inspired by a real-life mangling of a real-life person. It's pretty sick to think about that, but that's probably the best way you can be influenced to make a game like this, and especially to be so effective, as horrible as that is. Okay, where am I supposed to be going?
Select and use health packs to replenish your health bar.
Okay, health bar, health button, cool. Okay, what if I face this opposite direction? Nope, I'm supposed to go that way, so... Okay, I can't go through there. Oh yes, there is stuff here.
This is Benson. Everybody listen up. They're using the vents. That's how they're getting around the ship. Stay away from down. Get back. Get back.
Jeez, the developers really did not hold back in terms of just going, you know what? Let's make this game just super terrifying in every conceivable way.
Isaac! God, I can't believe you made it.
Isaac.
Yeah.
We ran into more of them on the way over here. Are you okay?
More what? What the hell are those things? Is that the crew?
Okay, so I can access those
Keep your voice
things.
down. Whatever they are, they're not friendly, and half the doors on this ship are locked because of the quarantine.
Save point.
Now we have to get
Definitely going to be spamming the
First,
save points as
we gotta
much as
repair the
possible.
tram system.
You're crazy, Hammond. You're gonna get us all killed.
If you listen to me, I will get you out of here alive. Now what's wrong with the tram?
The data board is
Data board is
fried,
missing.
but there should be a spare in the maintenance bay. There's also a broken tram blocking the tunnel that needs to be repaired. Damn it! Everything is on the other side of this quarantine. We can't reach it from here.
No, we can't. But you can. Isaac, if I can get to the bridge, I should be able to access the personnel files. You fix the
Okay.
tram, and I'll help you find Nicole.
Okay, mission objective. Fix the tram. There's always a tram setting in pretty much all horror games, isn't there? Change objective. Okay. Okay, replace the damaged tram. So I've done that so far. It's pretty liberal with telling you what you're supposed to do, which is a good thing because you can get lost in this a lot. I have tried playing Dead Space games in the past without using the indicator, and it's just near impossible. You do end up finding a lot, which is good. Message from Nicole.
Isaac, it's me. I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything.
Save station. Yep, for sure. Okay, save game. Please don't turn off my Xbox 360. Now, doesn't that bring back memories?
Wish I could just talk to someone. It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening. It's strange. Such a little thing.
Okay, I'm supposed to go that way, so I'm going to have a bit of an investigation. Yeah, I can break those open. I thought I could. Cool. Oh, Necromorph. I'm gonna... Oh, fuck you! Oh, he got me. Gross. There's another save station there. Okay, so it's gonna be pretty liberal. Oh, see, look at that. That's gross. Oh, I need to reload. Alright, I need to really start punching on to save my ammunition.
This is Benson, Tram Engineering. We think we figured it
locked.
out.
Yeah.
Smith killed one. Listen, forget about shooting him in the body. You gotta cut off the limbs. Grab a cutter, anything like that. Cut him apart.
Good advice. Are you going to transform? Nope. Okay, but I will double tap you anyway, just in case. Coolio. Moving on. Yuck.
Isaac, be careful. Shooting them in the body didn't seem to work. Go for the limbs. Dismember them. That should do the
I am
job.
aware.
Conserve ammo by dismembering enemy limbs and doing extra damage.
Okay, where's... Yes, I get it. This was the glory days of EA, wasn't it? I mean, maybe not the glory days, because EA had a really good, you know, past of making really good sports games, but this is one of the rare single-player experiences produced by EA over the last 20 years. That's just next level. Okay, so aim mode plus X. Okay, so cool, and we make a run for it.
Looks like that door is malfunctioning, Isaac. Try
I'm
using the
already
stasis
through.
module you
It's
just picked
okay.
up.
Something going to jump out at me here. I remember something jumping out of the vent. I'm going to save here just in case. Yes, please. Cool. Okay. Toilets. It's telling us to go this way, so let's have a bit of an exploration first. Okay. Ooh, okay, so the lights turn back on. Is there a quick turnaround? I don't think there is in this game, is there, where you just press a button and you instantly turn around? Okay. Let's have a look into the bathroom for a second and have a look what horrors lie beyond. If there's one thing that's really intimidating me about playing Dead Space now, is that I've never actually played this with headphones on. And I can say the same about pretty much all horror games I've ever played, except for Doom 3 back in the day. So this is going to be like a whole fresh experience for me to play this with headphones on and have that peripheral sound design coming through. Lots of credits, so I got lots of... Does it tell me how many credits I have in my inventory database? Inventory, here we go. So I do have a stasis pack, but I don't need to fill it up just yet. Plasma energy, plenty of health, and 11,800 credits. So that's cool. I'm well stocked in that adversary so far. Adversary? Why do I keep saying the wrong words? Lack of schooling must be it.
Your stasis module should be able to help you with that arm mechanism.
Slow objects. Okay. So I push a button, wait for it to activate, and then stasis it. Power node acquired. Thank you. Okay, so I press that, and then I stasis it, and then I run across it? Maybe not. And that gives me a timer. Okay, well let's keep looking for now. Oh, stasis recharge. I'll definitely use that. You scary motherfucker. Oh, he got me. Stomp it out. Is there any others? Not for now. Okay. I'll take all their shit though.
Listen up, car 8 is trashed.
Okay. Thank you for the information, sir. I don't think this... Oh, they're behind me. Okay, cool. Stomp, 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 stomp. Did we get him? I think we did. Without taking a hit. I need to reload. Very good. Okay, cool. Moving on. Now, oh, I pressed both of them at the... Wait. Okay, so... Oh, okay, so that's the stasis. Perhaps. Is that right? And then I go up to here. Push the button. Cool.
Retracing damaged tram. Please stand by.
Definitely the sort of game where you do have to just keep running.
You did it. The tram is blocking the whole
Because
system.
you're always paranoid when something's about to jump out at
you'll be
you.
able to call the tram from the control room. Faster the better. I can hear something crawling around out there.
Oh yes, for sure. There are definitely things crawling around. Okay. Now we're heading back. Take the leg off. When in doubt, stomp it out. Is there any others? I don't think there is. Okay, cool. I'm just going to turn my headset down a bit because it's just screaming at me. Okay. Just that one notch is usually pretty good. Okay. Oh. I see movement in the roof. Where is that motherfucker? Is he going to jump out at me? He's definitely behind me. I can hear him. Oh, okay. Okay, so that... Oh, I missed it. Cool. Now, I do know something pops out here. There he is. I was waiting for him. Take out the limbs. Oh, fuck. At least these guys carry around... Oh, at least these guys carry around plenty of ammo. Does that recharge? The stasis recharge on its own? Not sure if it does. What's the button? There's a button to use this. Anyway. Can I use? There we go. Full recharge. Just to be sure. Just to be certain. Okay.
Isaac, I've patched into the deck security system. It took some work, but I've got the door to the maintenance bay unlocked. The data board should be somewhere inside.
Okay, thank you. Am I going that way? No, we're going... Wait, what's there? Tram control arm. Is that the way I came? It is the way I came. I saw some shadows behind me. So it was scripted to go down here anyway, and I've already taken care of that necromorph that was on the ground, but that's not to say that there's more ahead, so let's have a quick save, just to be sure, just to be safe. Yes, I am playing this on medium difficulty, like a sook. Like an absolute sook. Oh, who else we got watching? Maddie, hello. Welcome. Okay. Have a jog. Let's go. Ugh. Cargo lift. Let's take the lift to wherever the fuck we're supposed to go from here.
Isaac, it's Kendra. It looks like the door to the storage room is locked. There should be a key somewhere in the maintenance bay.
Okay, objective updated. Where are you? There he is. Oh, good shot, Bill. Idiot. Alright. Take out the leg. There we go. Get it. Just to be sure. Hello. Oh, geez, you're a big boy. Carefully placed shots on the limbs, and they're pretty well taken care of. But you do have to get the jump on, otherwise they just wreck you. I remember this section. I'm supposed to do something with that. Or actually, maybe this is it. Let's time it. There we go. Quick reload. Oh, fuck. Quick stomp, and they're taken care of. Nothing better than an exploding barrel in a horror game. Sure. Is there another one chase me? Yeah, there it is. Take out that limb. Cool. Alrighty, we're doing well. Haven't died yet, which is a positive thing. Okay, so it's telling me to go up there, but I do want to go investigate this first. I do know some more of those motherfuckers are gonna... No! Oh, that would have come in handy. Anyway. That's locked. Can I unlock it? Probably not. I need the storage key, so I definitely come back here later, because I definitely use the bench to have a few upgrades. Okay, I've just done a big old loopy-loop. What's in there? Nothing. Okay, where am I going? Cool. So I suppose playing a game like this where it does tell you directly where to go when you use your wayfinder like that, if it didn't have a wayfinder and it was up to exploration, you would probably bypass entire sections. Because you're just going wherever the hell you want. Although, in saying that, you do need the storage keys and things like that to unlock certain areas, so yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Are you dead? Are you dead? That box is dead for sure. They're gonna hop up. Alright, I'm just gonna steal as much shit from all of these. Oh, there he is. Yep. Even when you know it's going to happen, you still get startled. Okay. I know I do this a lot, but sometimes, sorry, sometimes you do this and they tend to give you more. At least in the later games. Come on. And when you get to upgrade the plasma cutter, for those who haven't played this already, maintenance key, there we go. For those who haven't played already, once you upgrade your plasma cutter, you can change the angle from vertical to horizontal, which allows you to sort of, you know, better cut and slice and dice the necromorphs, which are these lovely beings that are chasing us right now. Yuck. Right. So what have we got? I'm not reading all of that. Repair invoice. Well, I am an engineer, and I'm here to repair the ship. Go for the leg, go for the arm. Ugh. Cool. Alright. Back to the elevator. Lesson 1, don't leave your can next to your laptop because it becomes boiling water! Lesson 2, focus on your damn game, Dylan. Cool. Okay. At least it's being very generous with the ammo. Because I am not. Okay, cool. So I found the key to this room. In we go. I'm pretty sure I've got well and truly enough credits. Aha, data board. So that means I can now reactivate the tram. Where's that noise coming from?
Use power nodes to upgrade
Oh, I've only got one power node though, so hopefully that's enough to at least change the direction. I have 2 power nodes. Hopefully that's enough to change the direction and the angle of the plasma cutter that I currently have. I've still got plenty of health, which is lucky. Okay, what have we got? Oh, that's right, because you can upgrade everything. I think the plasma cutter is going to be my best friend. Capacity, damage. Okay, so we upgrade the damage and then we've got a reload speed. Hold on a second. Can you change this to go diagonal? Or the direction? I can't remember if it's in Dead Space 1 or 2 or... Oh no, it's definitely in 2 and 3. 3 is very heavy with its upgrades. Whether you can do it number 1 though is... I'm not sure. Okay, cool. So let's go damage, so that way we can take them out as quickly as we can, and then we kind of... Actually, you know what? The damage is upgraded. Oh, I want to... Hold on. Too busy talking, not enough thinking. And I might upgrade the rig. Hit points, that means I can take more damage. I think. Stasis module, energy... I've tended to use the stasis module a lot so far, and I'm only, what, 20 minutes in, so maybe the stasis... Well, that doesn't even change anything now, you know what? Let's stick to the plasma cutter and increase the damage and capacity. That means more damage, less reloading, more kick-assery, I suppose. Cool. Okay.
That's it, Isaac. Take the board back to tram control and slot it into the computer array.
Gross.
That should get the tram
Where's he
system
going?
back
He's
online.
walking away from me. And I couldn't kill him? Yeah, there we go. That was a huge waste. And a huge miss of a stomp. Cool, okay. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be played similar to Resident Evil, where if you just run away from them. But I like to kill them. Because killing things in these games is fun. That's why I think I have a lot of trouble when I play the original Resident Evil games, because most of the time, if not 90% of the game, you either find a way to kill them that conserves your ammunition, or you simply leave. You leave the room and you know that they're there, but you just leave them there. I'm not the kind of person who likes to play those games and leave enemies alive. Okay. Yes. Coolio. Alright, back through here. Elevator? Yep, cool. Okay, cargo lift. Tick, 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 up we go. Is it working? Yes, it is. Okay. Oh, I got his head. I know the developers say, like, we were inspired by Resident Evil 4, this is Resident Evil 4 in space, but there are so many similarities, and I'm totally okay with it. I think everybody who's a fan of the genre is okay with the similarities. Let's have a quick save here. Okay, and I'm just going to step away for 1 second. Give me 1 moment. we are back. Alright, so moving forward with Dead Space. Kicking bags, taking names, chewing ass. Big more jump. Oh wait, I'm going the wrong way. Very good. Thank Christ for the Wayfinder, because the map itself is pretty useless. If you look at the map, this thing's disgusting. I mean, it does look cool, and it tells you a bit of the surroundings, but at the same time, you can't. Oh, you can barely use it to navigate. So back through the door. Back to where you came. Through the toilets? Oh, through the... Ah, yes, okay. Because I found the code key thing before. Now we use it for this? No. Yes? Yes. Did I just do it right? Data board is missing. But I have the data... Oh, so they're still just hanging around? Okay. So this piece of machinery over here is what we're looking for. There we go.
Control computer now
there we go.
online.
Cool. We're moving on. Making some progress. Making some good progress. Good, tasty progress. Don't need to save it just yet. Call the tram.
Shipwide tram system reinitialized. All trams now operational. Tram arriving at flight deck station.
Is it
Quarantine lifted.
strange, or is it just me who thinks it's strange that
All right,
in
we're on
horror
board
settings
and
in
heading
the
to the
future,
bridge.
they
Good
expect
work.
to use trams a lot in
Strange.
space?
The quarantine just lifted.
Whatever was in the flight lounge must have left. That's lucky for us. Isaac, get back to the Kellion and prep it for launch. We'll find out what we can from the bridge and meet you there.
If we live that long, you're out of your league,
Talk about
Hammond.
optimistic.
This is suicide. We're going to
Your
die
lack
out
of
here.
confidence in me is duly noted, Miss Daniels. But I have a mission to complete, and that's exactly what I am going to do, with or without
With
you.
or without
We
you.
understand each other.
Okay, let's do it without her.
Just get us out of here alive.
Just get us out of here alive. Well, I wasn't planning on it. I was really hoping that we were all going to die down here. Cool. Up the stairs. Noises, bloody footprints going the opposite direction. Okay. Wrenches, tools. Oh wait, yeah, this is the way we came. But it wasn't like raining like that before, was it? I can't remember. Okay, so we can't punch downwards like this. We can go this angle. Take all the credits. Can I open these boxes yet? I can't see them open yet either. Yeah, so we have been here. This guy's sitting upright again. I'm pretty sure I kicked him over before. Jeez, I'm real nice in this game, aren't I? Okay. Up we go. Up we go. If you're watching and listening to this, thank you very much. Follow me on twitch.tv/Dylan2C3pod, which you'll see in the top corner of the screen there. Two's Company 3 is a podcast. We have podcasts every Wednesday, every Friday, talking about TV, movies, and games, and all that jazz. If we experience anything new or old, like today, we talk about it. Any movies as well. Definitely go there to subscribe. Two's Company 3 is a podcast at gmail.com for all business inquiries. And we also have a brand new merch store now as well too. We've got a complete upgrade of all of our merch items. Is he not coming through that? Oh, okay. Sort of a wasted opportunity to come straight through that vent there. Anyway. Oh fuck, he is there. Oh goddamn. Run away! Wait, he's running away. Okay, so he'll come out of a different vent.
Isaac, we made it to the bridge. It's a nightmare up here.
How do I heal
No
again? I
survivors.
can't remember how to heal.
We're going to try to get to the command computer.
Okay.
Wish us luck.
I can't remember how to heal. I'm sure there's a tutorial somewhere, but I'm not gonna fuck around with that. Cool. X to stomp. Thank you. Save. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just save it anyway. I know. Coolio. Alright. For anybody watching this on YouTube at a later stage, definitely hit the subscribe button and like the video. That would be very much appreciated because all of these streams get recorded, uploaded to YouTube as they are, uncut, unfiltered, completely unnecessary. Like the video, tag a friend, whatever, all of that jazz. Like us on Facebook as well, Dylan233Pod for more streams like this and many more to come in the future. But for now, it's classic horror time. Oh, what the fuck was that? Oh, it's the door. Jesus. I got scared of the door. Okay, so I'm heading back to the ship, aren't I? Yes. Die! Thank you. You, sir. Thank you for dying. Few people watching. Justin, hey bro. How is life? Alrighty, which way are we going? I noped out already when I had to go with this. Oh man, this is absolute classic. I can't even really consider it a classic because it's 2008. It's not even old. I mean, by today's standard, it kind of is, but it kind of isn't. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. Where the fuck? Okay, I'm immediately evacuating. Jesus. Isolated. Yeah, well, that's how everything is at the moment, for sure. Perfect time to start a stream. Considering I have nowhere to be, and nowhere to go, and no one to see.
Collision detected in the main hangar bay. Emergency crews have been notified.
Cool. Alright. Right, there's more of these fucking things. Okay, can we take out the limb? You know what? Oh, I was going to use stasis on him, but he looks pretty fucked up as it is.
What the hell is happening down there? What happened to the shuttle?
That was our ride home.
Yeah.
It's the only way off the ship.
Kendra.
No, Hammond! This changes everything!
Just let me think.
Is there anything down here that I need? No, let's just go this way. Cool.
Can you access the command computer?
Thank you. Thank you very much. Last weekend, one
It's
week
no
of
good.
being
There's
a
an
married
executive
man as of
lockdown of all
today.
primary systems. Without the captain's
you very
authorization,
much.
I can't access them.
Feels good.
Well, where's the captain?
Feels good. A wife, who used to be
Here
known
he
as
is.
the Missus,
Captain
is
Benjamin
currently in the lounge room playing The
Location?
Witcher 3. She got
Med lab.
convinced
Status?
to watch The Witcher and then wanted to play The Witcher, and now she's
Deceased.
playing The Witcher.
What?
So,
How?
yeah, you can dissect him. Slice and dice, really good.
Access that
Really
information.
good. I love it.
Find the captain, and you'll find his rig. With his authorization codes, I can crack this computer wide open.
Damn it. Isaac, I'm sending the tram back to your location. Get to the medical deck and find that rig as fast as you
She
can.
definitely has
that?
good taste. For sure. Oh, that's okay, well they're kind of dead now. Cool. Alright, have I been this way? I think I have, haven't I? Or is this a new bathroom? Ah, okay, cool. They look terribly uncomfortable. And there's always a poo in the toilet, isn't there? In all of these games. If she gets right into it, you might not see her for a while. Yeah, as she understands, she goes in there and plays The Witcher and Skyrim. She's a huge fan of Skyrim. I come in here and play these sort of games and terrify myself, so it's a good balance. Works out quite well. Okay, no poos in the toilet? No, cool. At least someone was trying to be clean. There's a mop there. Okay, heading this direction. Would you consider these textures old school now? Considering that a lot of indie games kind of look better than this? Especially for today's standard? I don't know. Alrighty. What is my... Nothing. Cool. What is my objective right now? I have no idea. Go to the medical deck. The Kelion is completely destroyed. There is no way out of here. If I can find the captain's rig on the medical deck, maybe Hammond can just figure out what the hell happened. Alrighty, let's see if Hammond can figure out...
Buy new weapons and items at the store, and place extra items in
Okay, oh, safe. That's right. So you can just collect a whole bunch of shit. Watching on my phone is pretty small, but the graphics still look pretty good. Yeah, well, they do look pretty tasty for a 2008 game, but it is backwards compatible Xbox 360 game on the Xbox One. So, as I said at the beginning of the stream, this game definitely deserves a good spit and polish remaster. Not a complete remake, I don't think, and I don't think it'll ever get a remaster, considering EA just pretty much, they killed Visceral Games and dumped this franchise, and there's nothing happening with it, which I would love to see at least a sequel of some capacity to this series, because it is one of my favourite horror series of all time. It'd be great to see something return, or at least some remasters of the classics, because even like 1 and 2 and 3 still seem pretty dated now in terms of their graphics. High energy mineral cutter, line cutter, so that's the wide beam. I have enough for it. If I buy a power nudge though, I can upgrade things, but I don't really want to do that just yet. I kind of want more alternatives. Level 2 suit increases inventory slots and armor. You know what? I might wait for that. Military grade assault rifle, line gun with mines. I'm gonna go the assault rifle because it's an assault rifle. What else have we got? I still have. Oh, I've got heaps of money. Okay. Level 2 suit. Energy. I don't need energy because it's giving me plenty. What have we got? Wait. What did I just? Oh, inventory. Okay. Oh, this is what I have, so I can sell that? You can move items from the inventory here. Okay. Large med pack, medium med pack. Let's get rid of the mediums. Got heaps of ammunition. Pew pew, yeah, for sure. For sure. Okay, I'm moving into the safety stats. I've got plenty of money. Should I go? You know what? Let's get a suit. Let's have a makeover. I mean, makeover, yeah. Cool. Wouldn't that be nice to have a device in your house that just changes you? You just hop in, a big light goes zip, and then you're in a completely different outfit. Wouldn't that be magnificent? Although in this case it doesn't look any different. But, still, more armor is always better. Alrighty then, so moving on, I still have 6,000 credits. Do I want to... Air can replenishes the air meter. I don't need that just yet. Med kit, I just sold a whole bunch. You know what, we're good for now, I think.
red weapon icon. Mean your weapon has no ammo.
Cool, switch weapons. This way, cool. Alrighty, poo-poo time. I don't have any other power nodes. Okay. No power nodes, so no upgrades are available today, sir. Okay, moving on. If I can figure out how to work with the fucking steps, cool. Alright. Where are we heading? Chapter 1. New arrivals completed. So that's Chapter 1. Should I stop it here and start again for Chapter 2? Nah. Let's keep going. Yep, save the progress. Yes. Yes. You know what? I probably should take some notes as to what these levels are called, so that way when I do upload them later, I know what they're called. Chapter 1, Chapter 2, cool, okay. Moving forward into Chapter 2. Does it tell me anywhere else that I'm up to Chapter 2? Don't think so. Oh, it does say that. Okay, cool. Doesn't have the name of the chapter though, so I'm just gonna have to Google it. Okay, alright, so it tells me a lot of where things are, so that's probably good, so that way I don't just follow the beaten path. Her eyes removed.
Shh, it's all right, McCoy. He's here. Nothing to be afraid of.
Oh, I can't shoot her.
Come.
Can I stomp her?
Just like you said. I saved this. For you.
What did you save for me, you creepy bitch? Ugh. Cool. So I need to move these big things. Instead of just climbing over them like a regular human being, you do have to move them out of the way using fancy technology. Okay, I get it. Body bags. This indicates that things were going pretty well wrong, well and truly before we got there, if things have been zipped up in body bags. There is a really good animated movie called Dead Space... Fuck. What is it called? Dead Space Aftermath? No. There's a movie, and it's on Amazon right now, called Dead Space something rather. Well, she is dead. And it's a prequel to this game, and it tells the story of what happened to the Ishimura and its employees prior to the events. And it's really fucking interesting, and it's really well done. There is another Dead Space movie which I can't remember what it's called, but it's more of a standalone story. Is this kind of Bioshock in space? Yeah, no, yes, no, maybe. I don't know. I haven't played a whole bunch of Bioshock. I tried, couldn't really get into it. I'd say it's from what the developer said. It's just Resident Evil in space. I remember the lead developer, whatever his name is, he works for Sledgehammer Games now, making Call of Duty games. But he said at the beginning, when they were making this game, that they were completely inspired by Resident Evil 4, which came out 2005, this 2008, and they just wanted to do that, but in space. And that's essentially exactly what they did. Although I've recently played Resident Evil 4 again in its entirety, and although it scared the shit out of me as a kid, this game is certainly a lot more
Kendra's
frightening, so they've
One minute
definitely
she was
taken
there,
all the
then
influences
I can't believe I lost her.
Tenfold.
We can still do this. Get me the captain's rig codes and we'll find
so
Nicole.
One goes there.
Looks like the crew barricaded the door to the emergency wing. You'll have to blow through it to get to the morgue. Get some thermite from medical storage and a shock pad from zero-G therapy. Should be down the corridor. Communication is useless in all this static.
Okay, life support, objective. I can't use anything in here just yet. Cool. Are you alive? You just fucking looked at me. You don't look alive.
All weapons have an alternate firing mode.
Okay. All weapons. RB. Ah, but what about my other one? Oh, so we could do that the whole time. That's what I wanted. This. Cool. Alright, well, I'm going to keep it that way. Okay, continue on. I'm just going to make sure make sure you're dead. Have a quick reload while I'm at it. Make sure you are all dead. I know you're already all messed up, but I just want to make sure. That's gross. Cool. Okay. Stasis refueling. Not that I need it by the looks of it. Okay, so... Oh, come on. There we go. What's the different firing modes? So, in this case, for this plasma cutter, you'll simply just turn it vertical and horizontal. Vertical and horizontal. So that way, you can cut the limbs of the necromorphs to your choosing. So if you want to cut off their legs, you use the horizontal one. If you want to chop off their arms, you use the vertical firing mode. With this one, it's obviously straightforward, fired directly forwards, but if you press alternate fire, it shoots out a shockwave essentially of ammunition surrounding you, so that way if you have a look at this, it has all directions, so that way if you're surrounded, you press that, and then bam. Lesson 1, don't waste your ammo explaining shit. Cool, alright, moving forward. Some health, not that I need it. Oh, wait a second, this bit's familiar. Just hold on a minute.
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
Quarantine activated? Am I the quarantiner? Looks like it. Okay, I'm gonna chop off some... No, wrong button. Good. Oh, fuck, they're behind me. Oh, shit. Get the hell out of here, and... Bam. Run away. Can I funnel them? Oh, he shot something at me. Yeah, fucking rock. Okay. Oh, they're behind me too. Oh, damn it. Pulse rounds, I'll take the pulse rounds, thank you. That fucking thing's still alive? He sure is. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, I need help. I'm about to die. Ah, he got me, son of a bitch. I forgot how to quick use my health. Clearly. Oh man, I got messed up big time. Alright, so... I need to really think about how I use my plasma cutter. And stasis, of course, because I need to chop off
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
What does this do? Cargo. Okay. One down. The other one's over there. Let's run towards it. Hopefully running away from something else. Okay, so that was a good hit. Where's the other one? Okay, there he is. The right tool for the right job is certainly a good motto to live by. Cool. Pulse rounds, thank you. Where's the other one? Or is that it? That was brutal, yeah, for sure. There are some pretty horrific deaths in this game, and if I remember correctly, I remember playing, is it this Dead Space or one of the others, where once you die, this particular necromorph, not these guys, but a particular type literally rips your head off, and it then crawls up your headless body and implants itself in your neck, and then essentially replaces your head with itself, and then it controls your body, then it walks off, and then the screen goes black. It's fucking nightmare fuel. And playing this as a youngin', it was literal fucking nightmare fuel. And I'm assuming it still will be complete nightmare fuel. Reload. Ooh, okay. I still rate Dead Space 2 as the more terrifying Dead Space, simply because this is good. This is really terrifying, really well crafted, but they definitely upped the ante on number 2 for sure. They took everything good about this and ramped it up to 11. Okay, I can't go in there yet because there's still necromorphs running around. I guess I have to go down and take care of the ones down there first. I really need to remember how to use my health thing, though, so I can use it on the fly. Does it tell me? No, doesn't look like it. Anyway, I didn't get hit. That's good. Okay, down we go. You are gross! Get away from me! You are also gross! Ah, shit! Sorry, I'm trying to use my stasis and shit. I've got no idea on how to use it. Chopping off limbs! Chopping off limbs! Reload! Reload! Run away! Run away! Run away! Oh boy. Okay. I'm gonna steal all this shit while I'm at it.
Quarantine lifted.
Quarantine lifted. Okay, cool. See COVID-19? That's how you lift a quarantine. Alright, now I need to remember how to use... Wait, no, so I've got... Yeah, I do have it. So, I know that if I... No, that's to slow things down. But I can literally pick up their limbs. Literally pick up their limbs and shoot their limbs back at them. X, use the smallest med pack in your inventory. Yes, that's correct. but to use it like on the fly, that when I press X in this case, there we go. So you press X and then when you're not aiming down the sights. Cool. Thanks for the tip. Otherwise, I would not have got that. Let's see how long it takes for me to remember that. Or I should say, forget it. Audio log.
I finally convinced Jurgens to show me the video feed from the colony. And what I saw was glorious. Breathtaking. Miners undergoing a transformation into something extraordinary. I must know more. Even as the believer within me wants to become one of them, the scientist needs to uncover
Google it. Thank you.
I need to
very good, very good. Because I definitely don't have time to Google it while I'm in the middle of streaming, of course.
I need to witness this infection firsthand. Perhaps that patient from the colony.
Don't know what I just picked up. Oh, more shit. Oh, another video log.
What in God's name is going on down there? I think that's precisely the point, Doctor. God's work.
That's
I'm not so sure of
God's work.
We have to assume that the colony's problems are somehow connected to the marker. You can assume all you want to. I do not. The marker is glorious and divine. You know that. God moves in mysterious ways. Anyway, we'll have it on board tomorrow. You can analyze it all you want to. What are you so worried about? Worried? Captain, people are dying down there, killing each other. Is this madness the transformation unitology teaches us?
Doctor. Wasn't 3 seashells in the dunnies. Yeah.
There will always be risk when the stakes are high. And here, they're enormous. It could change everything.
Okay, so that video log
that's what
still
worries me.
on is all about God and God's work and how he works in mysterious ways. Essentially, if you Google the history of Dead Space and the story, the Ishimura, which is the ship we're on at the moment, is essentially what's called a planet cracker. It's an international mining ship which goes to different planets and essentially drills massive holes into it and cracks them open. Cracks them open for their resources to bring back to Earth and wherever else planet Earth is scattered across the galaxy. Anyway, while they were cracking, essentially, they discovered this artifact called the Marker, which they believe to have religious influence, or people like throughout the universe have religious influence towards this thing. Essentially, the Marker is what creates these necromorphs and horrific changes and psychological issues and all of that jazz, but people believe it to be a religious thing. So there's a lot of that kind of thing, and it's called unitology. If I remember correctly, you do discover this later on in this game, but you find out that it's called unitology, I believe. And that's the name of the religion. If you watch, is it Down? It is. That's right. So the movie that I was thinking about earlier is called Dead Space Downfall. I think Aftermath is a terrible Dead Space book that I own, which I haven't actually read all the way through because, as mentioned, it's terrible. But Dead Space Downfall is the film that I'm thinking of. It's really good. So it's essentially telling the downfall of the Ishimura. Biological Prosthesis Center. We keep you working, $1 million man. Cool. $1 billion man. In case of emergency, proceed to hospital wing of medical deck. The BPC is stabilized injuries only. Okay. Oh, that's right. This poor son of a bitch.
Come on! Come on! Let me out!
Sorry, dude. There's babies in this game, and I can't help. This poor son of a bitch has got his hand stapled to the window. And there goes his head. Those fucking things are really difficult to kill. Unless you're really good at using the alternate fire modes, because they have those tentacles, those 3 tentacles, and if you shoot them with the horizontal laser beam, it usually takes them out pretty well. So you really need to be smart with these things. That and they crawl all over the walls. Fuck it, look at this, that's fucking gross. He's moving as well. Dead Space 2, you end up walking through what I believe to be like a daycare center for children on whatever spaceship you're on, whatever planet you're on, and there ends up being necromorphs children, and it's horrifying. Okay, that guy is now dead. Can I get into these garbage bins? I swear I could. Or whatever they are. Okay. Ah, there is something on the ground. Babies are gross, yeah, for sure. Oh! Yeah, out of it. Oh, that killed it. Alright, look, yeah, see those big spines that just stabbed me real good. Alright, have a bit of a reload of energy there. I swear I can get into these garbage bins. I guess not. Anyway, well, not that one's got biohazard written all over it. Cool. Alright, up we go. Max load. I heard things. There it is. Oh, wrong button, wrong weapon. I need to take out your limbs. There we go. So you can only really kill them effectively when those tentacle things are hanging out the back of them. Okay, that makes total sense. I had the wrong weapon because I needed to reload that, now I do. Okay. Cool. Okay, moving forward. I'll take the pulse rounds, thank you very much. I think it's expecting me to use them. Oh, look at that. What the fuck is that? So that's representation of a fat person with huge guts and a huge pile of fat around the belly, but what the fuck is happening with the one next to it? It's like the limbs are like around where its hips should... its arms are where its hips should be. Ugh. Okay, moving forward, the future is a scary place. But I'll take all the junk I can get. Cool. Back to the plasma cutter. Plasma cutter in Dead Space is your best friend. The rifle is good against bigger, tougher enemies, but for these smaller things... Thermite, there we go.
Alright, that thermite you picked up should be able to melt through the barricade. Use the shock pad to ignite it.
Okay.
Hope I can hold this position. I can hear something.
So I've just found the thermite, which means I can use the bomb to then take down the barricade that those staff members built. Okay, moving forward. I think... okay, so we're back up here now. Okay, very good. Now, I'm gonna fuck this... Yep, I definitely used the wrong... There we go, cool. Alright, moving forward. See, it's not so bad if you do mess up using your stasis, because there's plenty of stasis stations around, as there are necromorphs. Cool. Well taken care of. Anybody new to the stream who's watching, thank you very much for watching, all of that jazz. Like the page, whatever, do whatever you want. I do care. Feel free to share it if you wish, amongst your Dead Space friends. Cool, okay. So I found the thermite, which means I can now blow up this barricade. Thermite bomb needed. Am I supposed to craft it? Oh, I guess so. Okay. Was this locked before? I don't remember. Ugh. Is this the tentacle part? No. Hey, dude. You've had better days. I can't shoot him when I needed to. Cool, man. Yeah, I can see why you did that. I'm gonna help you out a little bit, just in case you didn't do the job well enough. Okay, so stasis is recharged. Moving forward. Oh! Okay. Scripted jump scares. Gotta love them. Okay, so I found a power node before, but I only have one. I feel like this is the sort of game where you should save them, but at the same time... I don't know. Okay, plasma cutter, pulse rifle, capacity might help. You know what? Oh, actually, hold on. Kinesis module helps me... There's only 3 levels. Stasis module doesn't really give me any upgrades straight away, so maybe I can save those for later. The rig, I've been doing quite well, so I don't really need to upgrade the rig just yet. So you know what? I'll increase the capacity of the plasma rifle, pulse rifle, sorry. So that way I can shoot more things more often. Still locked. Okay, where am I heading? Up this way. Wait a minute. Did I just... was supposed to use a kinesis upgrade? Gross. Okay, here he is. Let's fight, motherfucker. Oh, good shot, man. Run away. Pulse rifle it is. Jesus Christ, they took it. He's still alive. He's got no head. Cool. Okay. That took more than I expected. Jesus Christ. Okay, cool. Yeah, fuck you, motherfucker. Ah, I keep wasting the stasis thing. Alright, cool. So, this button to put the battery in the wall. Cool. Quick reload, as all good people do. Ew. Cool. Ah, power node. Thank you very much. It's time. Take out the legs. Take out the arms. You should be fine in at least 1 to 2 hits. Okay. It's time. Give him CPR. No, I don't think I will. I can carry him. I think he's seen better days, but can I shoot? Ugh. Let's put him on the table. There we go. I was thinking to myself, you know what, let's be respectful and leave him on the table. But he doesn't look too comfortable there, does he? So you know what? Let's just throw him at the wall. Okay, so up the wall we go. Oh, damn it! I pressed stasis on the elevator. Oh, man. I really need to study up on my controls. Weekend at Bernie's. Yeah, he was definitely had a bit of a headache, that guy. Oh, there's something there. I want it. Thank you. Oh, that's right. You could use your stasis thing to pick things up from a distance. Not stasis. Kinesis, or whatever they fucking call it. Okay. Okay. This thing. I'll take the money. Cool. More x-rays on random areas. See, you shouldn't work... I don't think it's really smart to work in an environment that has shitty lighting to begin with, and that has people's gross x-rays just anywhere. Because I'm not even sure if I'm still in the medical wing. And if I am, there's nothing around me that suggests anything to do with medical science, except for maybe there's rooms down there. So why the fuck would an x-ray machine viewer be up here? Anyway. Thinking too far into this, Dylan. Just play the goddamn game. Alrighty, moving forward. Save points. Should I save it? You know what? Fuck it. I know people say, oh, you shouldn't save too often because that you should just play it. And you know, like, yeah, I get that, but at the same time, I don't want to die however many hours in the future and then come back to all this. Good swing. Oh, so it's just below? Can I stomp it? No, okay. Alrighty. What are you willing to give up your life for, Mr. Texter Writer? What else is on here? So we've got some scribble. The marker will save us. The marker didn't save anything. ladies and gentlemen. The marker is what caused all this. It's a metaphor for terrible religion. Okay, let's... Yes, let me go. This way. Air canister, thank you. I'll take the air canister. I'll take the pulse rounds if I can collect them. Alright, so...
As you know, the Ishimura is able to set its gravity locally. Your grav boost will kick in when you enter a zero
gravity.
area.
That guy's fit for someone who lives in zero gravity, where you wouldn't be using your muscles at all. The Witcher 3 had lost hours of my life because there's no autosave or prompts. Oh, gross. Gross. For anybody who watches this later on YouTube or is watching on Twitch at the moment, that's Justin from Facebook commented saying that The Witcher lost hours and hours and hours of gameplay because of saves. No autosaves. If there's one thing that original Doom from 1993 and beyond did right, is that they had autosaves, so that way you just press a button, it saves it, you move a few steps if you die, you press reload, and you're straight back where you were. There was no checkpoints, you just saved wherever you were standing at any particular point in time. And I don't think anybody even complains about that now, and I think most games should really adopt that kind of method. Not all games, because you don't want to just be like, okay, save now, move forward, die. Okay, you do want to have that challenge, but at the same time, it is super convenient to be able to just go and do whatever you want without that risk of having to replay anything. Because there's just some games that you just don't want to redo over and over and over and over and over and over again. Okay, gravity control.
Your ammo counter will flash red if you can't jump to a
Left trigger Y. Oh, well, I missed that. Okay, cool. So I'm supposed to go... I can jump over there? Okay, cool. Imagine playing this in VR. This would really spin you around. Okay, so I'm supposed to grab those things and put them somewhere, but I'm completely lost in my environment. You know what? Let's head back up there for a moment. Jumping through the gross body. Okay, cool. Now I'm back to the right angle. I want that. Thank you. Oh, I'm supposed to go that way. Okay, cool. Is there another battery? There's another battery there. Well, what do I need that for? Maybe I need to save that one for... I'll take that, though. Cool. Alright, what else is floating around? I'll keep those later, because I know that I come back to this section. And then there's those fucking necromorphs that crawl over the walls that shoot you from the walls.
Exiting zero gravity.
Exiting zero gravity. Okay. I've got so much ammo for this thing. How much ammo do I have? It's being very liberal. Wow, I've got heaps. That means I'm just going to sell some, I guess, or keep it in the safe. What did I just pick up?
Great. You got a shock pad. Combine that with the thermite at the barricade to destroy it. Shit. I can hear more coming. Moving through the vents. Stay safe, Isaac.
I know that they prompt a lot, and the other characters are there to provide exposition to explain essentially what you have to do, but the character of Isaac Clarke, he's an engineer. So, in reality, he would pick up the thermite and then the booster pad or whatever it is that we just called, and he would know within himself that that would create the thermite bomb we require. But because we, the audience, have no idea what's going on, they do need something to explain it. So that's what they are there for. There we go.
Entering zero gravity.
Where did he go? Oh, he swapped. You need the flight. Oh, he's still alive. space to the next to the next. Okay. Alrighty. There's a lot of batteries. I swear I'm supposed to do something with them. That doesn't do anything. Those bombs are helpful if you do want to explode things mid-air, but in this case, not necessarily. I must have to come back in here at a later stage to take, or maybe, you know what? I'm going to bring these closer to me because I may need them for something later on. So let's just store these right there. Where's the other battery? There was a second one in this room, wasn't there? There he is. Thank you. Store them right there. Okay, quick sip. So I can grab another one of those in a minute. And back the way we came. Oh, stop using things too.
Exiting zero gravity. Entering
back. Oh, that's right. Oh! Is he still alive? Oh, he's still walking around. And I'm pretty sure I left the one out there, so he can stay there. I don't care. I may have to come back with it later on. And he's already been half shot, so that's fine. Cool. Okay, moving forward. A few more viewers on Facebook. Good to see, good to see. Welcome aboard. I'm not going to save it just yet. I'm going to save later. Am I heading? Yeah, I am heading the right direction. Okay. Cool. Oh, that's correct. Okay. Coolio. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's behind me. Jesus. Where's his friend? I hear him. I hear you. Ah, there he is. Can I? No. But can I? Yes, I can. There we go. That made it a lot easier being able to just sit up there and take pot shots. But now I'm on the ground. I'm going to need my plasma cutter to come in. I've already been through here because that's where old mate was, so I don't need anything further. Okay, so I'm just heading back to the medical bay, aren't I? I'll take whatever you've dropped for me. Can I go in here just yet? I really want to go in there. There's items. Oh, what was that? Medical log. Dr. Warwick B, Chief Psych Officer report psychiatric observation. Harris is asleep after blah 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 blah. Cool. Okay. Can't go in there just yet. I guess I'll definitely come back this way later on, if I remember correctly. He's already dead. Oh, these fucking things. Okay. I know you're technically supposed to stomp on them, I'm pretty sure. Oh, but then they jump all over you like that. And they do really fucking gross, so I should have just shot them. They have enough ammo. Ugh, fuck off. You are gross. Oh, that worked. Cool. Okay. Oh, that's right. Have I used all my health packs? Oh, okay, that's not good. Maybe I should have saved. Anyway. Pick up. I want to pick up. There we go. Oh, I think I'm out of health. I'm totally out of health. Okay, I need to play it safe from now on. Not that I really haven't been, but I have been a bit careless, I should say. Especially with those little fucking chicken nugget things that were crawling over me, whatever they were called. Whatever they are. Okay, let's blow this joint. Let's save. Actually, no, hold on. Isn't there an upgrade? Oh, there's a store. Let's have a look at the store. Might be able to buy some health. Because I should have enough credits. Flamethrower for that's the schematic I picked up before. You know what? Let's do it. That'll be a lot of fun. Inventory. I got a shitload of pulse rounds, so I can sell these pulse rounds. I don't want to sell any weapons. Plasma energy. I've got line racks. I don't have the line gun yet, though. Can I buy it? I can buy it. Okay, so my inventory, my weapon inventory is stacked up. Cool, very good. But I did need health. So I'm going to sell some of this. You know what? Okay, small pulse rounds, no. Small med kit. I'll take it. Just to give me that little bit of a boost, I think. Yeah, cool. Almost full health. Okay, so I've got the flamethrower and the line gun too. Line gun is super useful. Okay, Chapter 2, Intensive Care. Making good progress. Excellent progress. Oh, there's a box on the ground. How did I not see that before? Coolio. I picked up something. I don't know what it was, but I picked up something. Let's keep my plasma cutter where it is. We've got the bomb, and we go behind. Okay, it just melts. Okay.
Okay, you're through. Should be clear from there to the morgue. Remember, the codes are on the captain's body.
If you're new to the stream, thanks for watching. Make sure you like the Facebook page. Go over to Dylan2C3pod on Twitch as well. Give us a follow there. Whatever you want, subscribe, all that jazz. All of these streams as well go up on YouTube much later on. So at the end of the stream, download it. Up on YouTube it goes. So Dylan2C3pod on YouTube as well. Definitely check it all out. It's all there for later viewing. Oh, that's my girlfriend.
This is Senior Medical Officer Nicole Brennan transmitting ship-wide. We need more help. We don't have the resources to deal with this many cases. Nobody would tell us what's happening. These wounds, we are not equipped to deal with this. Get him to the table. Hold him. Nurse, you hold him down. Recording.
Cool.
That was Nicole, right? I can't tell from here when that log was made.
Fuck this ship.
I'm sure she's around here somewhere.
It's almost as if this has been staffed by Australians. Sorry, we are full. We're not full. We have plenty of room. Racists. Cool. Enough of that. Sorry, we are full. Help me, help me, help me. The developers would have had so much fun making this game, just putting all this random shit all over the walls. I hear gross noises. I see gross imagery. Oh, it's one of those things. Again? Almost. Okay, that took a bit. Lucky I have plenty of ammo, at least I think I do. Cool. Stomp it out. Stomp it out. More line cutter ammo, thank you very much, because I haven't used it yet, but I will need it. There's a boss. Something. Sam Double Agent from Twitch. Howdy do. Hello, Sam Double Agent. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, cool. I don't know what else to say. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you follow, all that jazz, whatever. As long as it doesn't cost you anything, I don't care. Oxygen recharge station. I don't have an oxygen an oxygen barrel just yet, but that'll come later. Okay. Okay, so I think I've investigated as much of here as I can, so let's follow the trail. Wait, there's a battery loose. There's a battery hole in the wall there. And there's a battery on the floor, so let's repower everything. And I'm pretty sure this activates a few monsters. Maybe? Yes, no? Yes, no, maybe? No? Okay. Good to know. Open. Yes, thanks. Moving forward. Where do you go? Oh, Jesus. Okay. Oh, that's not scary. Line cutter? Flamethrower? Dead. That's how you fucking do it. Ladies and gentlemen. Hello. There he is. Hello. Is there one behind me? Yep. Let's just run away for a second. Line cutter. Cool. This game, unlike the later Resident Evil games like Resident Evil 5 and 6, does a really, really good balance of balancing the horror and the action. As much as I love Resident Evil 4 and 5, not so much 6, but I have played it through a few times, those games really do get lost in their action. And that's essentially their downfall. Resident Evil 2 Remake was awesome. Resident Evil 3 Remake was okay. Definitely more heavier on the action. It definitely wasn't as unpredictable as Resident Evil 2. So it wasn't as frightful in that sense. But this game has all of the action that you really need, but it still maintains that horror aesthetic and element, which is awesome.
Can anybody hear me?
It's like Doom 3. People fucking love that game in 2004, but hate it now.
Why did they all leave?
It's great. It's a good game. This is just Doom, but third person.
If you can hear this, please come for me.
Maybe that's why I like
I
it.
can hear scratching in the wall. Hello? Who's there? Are you a doctor?
No.
Why is everyone... Wait, I know you. You're Harris, the prisoner from the colony. You killed that nurse.
Yeah, but...
Somebody help me, please.
Oh, shit. I'm trying to run here. Cool, okay. Now we take off some wings. Down there. Cool. When in doubt, stomp it out. I know I say that a lot, but that's essentially the motto that you need to carry with you when you're playing... Hey, that hatch is now closed. When you're playing this game. Okay, cool. And I know I tend to gravitate more towards shooting instead of using the old punch, but that's simply because I forget. Is that a power node? Oxygen recharge. I need health recharge. Oh, I did have health. Very good. I don't pay attention to items that I pick up. I just pick up whatever glows, and then I complain, what do I have now? Cool, okay. Oi. So far, the women are the ones that have been crazy. Oh, she's soaring up, and he's still alive. Gross. That wasn't very good, was it? Okay. It would be cool if that person stayed alive and they tried to chase you and you could gun them down. That'd be cool. But unfortunately, they decided to kill themselves. Which, understandably, you would do that in a game like this. More time. Science log from Dr. Kine T, Chief Science Officer. Further to our previous conversation, I asked that you delay the bringing up of the marker from the planet for a day or two. As you know, I'm keen as anyone to study it in detail. I understand your sense of urgency given the events of the colony, but yada 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 from Terrence. So, they rushed the crack and the mining of the marker from the planet, and now they're in a whole lot of trouble. Save station. Cool. Have a quick of the old save there. Let's see if I can get Discord going at the same time without it sort of interrupting the stream. Okay. So that's locked. Let's continue this way. Tentacle section? Cool, okay, got it. Okay, yeah. So that's interrupting the stream. I'm going to close that down. Let's get rid of that. Cool, okay. Moving on, Jeffrey. Cool. Skipped frames. I know I skipped a few frames. I tried to open Discord, have a chat with a few people through there while playing, but can't do the same. Can't stream and Discord at the same time on this computer, unfortunately. Upgrades will be certainly happening at a later point in time. For now, we make do with what we've... it's supposed to be closing. Why is it still opening? Oh, those fucking things are terrifying. Ugh. Oh, yuck. Can I can kill him. Lucky I stocked up on pulse rounds, because those big sons of big, frightening, scary sons of bitches come
look good. Thank God.
Pounding.
I'll start accessing the captain's records right now. Head to the tram station, and I'll contact you there. I'm going to find out what the hell happened to this ship.
You know what, I really should be reading these, because I am fascinated by the story of this. Destroy the barricade. Haven't got to chapter 3 yet. Medical journal, found the Mercer's journal, McCall's report. Kleiner captain, destroy the barricade.
Isaac, are you there? We were attacked. Kendra's gone. 1 minute she was there, then I can't believe I lost her.
Oh, I don't want to play it. Cool. Alright, so that's how you stop it. So you really need to prioritize who you take out first. If you take out that flappy flying bird looking thing, that stops them from creating more tougher enemies. But at the same time, the tougher enemies that it already creates, they come out at you. Power node, thank you. Locked. Okay, where am I heading? Back the way I came? Isn't that locked? Oh, it's unlocked now. Oh, that's where I'm supposed to go. Okie dokie. A lot of elevators in this game. Oop, sorry. Punching the mic. Alrighty. That's gross. You've definitely seen better days, my dude. My dude. Oh, I hear gross things. Okay, so oxygen recharge. I'm back in this room that I was in before. I swear there's a boss fight or something big and nasty does definitely come out of me. Where is it? Oh, that was it? Okay, cool. Sound design was a bit all over the place then. I thought there was something behind me, but it was him in front of me, but my headphones made it sound like he was behind me. But, in saying that, that's not to say that there was nothing in the other room. Which there's not. Okay, cool. Heading back this way. What have I missed? Nothing. I've missed nothing.
Isaac! Somehow one of them found a way down to the captain's nest. I managed to contain it in a damaged escape pod. Lifting executive lockdown now. I found the deck logs.
You know what?
Whatever is happening around here, it came from the planet when they cracked it open. It spread to the colony and reached the ship. Isaac, this isn't an infection. It's some form of alien life.
Yeah, no shit, it's not an infection. Okay.
Shit, we've got bigger problems. The ship's engines are offline and our orbit is decaying. Get over to the engineering deck ASAP while I stay here and figure out what the problem is.
Move that to safe. Flame rounds. I have plenty of flame rounds. Line racks. Okay, so... Plasma energy. Nah, I seem to find plenty of that lying around. Okay. Where do we want to move on to next? Let's follow the path, shall we? Okay, so heading down this door to wherever it wants to take me. Cool, okay. I hope that this game doesn't have the regenerative enemies that I know that it sometimes does. Okay, is this the end of the chapter? If it is, okay, cool. Chapter 2, Intensive Care finished. That's an hour and 44 minutes to play level 1 and level 2, or chapter 1, chapter 2 on medium. I think I'm going to stop the stream now. I'm going to save this where it is, and I'm going to come back to it shortly. So whoever's watched currently, thank you for tuning in and watching Dead Space number 1, part 1, essentially. As I said, it'll all be on YouTube much later on, so thank you everybody for watching. Subscribe to the Twitch channel, subscribe to Facebook, Dylan2C3pod. I've also got a podcast too, it's called Two's Company 3's a podcast. We've got 2 episodes every Wednesday, every Friday, all about movies, TVs, and gaming, of course. So definitely subscribe to all those platforms there. Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Dylan2C3pod, the works. Thank you for watching, and if you want to follow the next stream where we tackle Chapter 3 and Chapter 4, definitely tune in just a second.